Welcome. I'm the Reverend Cletus T. Robinson, and today you will join us for our men's support group, WUS. W-U-S, WUS, which stands for Wendy Ulrich Survivors. Every member of our group has either dated or been married to Wendy Ulrich of the neighboring town of Platteville and has had tremendous difficulty in overcoming the experience. We have received a grant from our local task force on mental health for men to air one of our meetings in the hopes that we can bring help and insight to the thousands of others out there suffering from the same thing. Now, let's start with our introductions. First, we have the mayor of Busterville, Lou Bricant. Next, we have our Busterville High School science teacher, Bob Roberts. Our local Casanova, Juan Moments. Okay, let's get started with Mayor Bricant.
Thank you, Reverend. Now first, I would like to say that I hope we can all keep our wits about us. Remain calm, not act like we all grown a uterus like last time. Okay. Now, I would like to announce to the group that I am completely over Wendy Ulrich.
Boy, that's not something you hear every day.
Thank you, Bob. Wendy Ulrich dumped me on July 17th, 2004. She said I was too meddlesome, prying. At least that's what she wrote in her diary. I don't mind telling you I went on a bender that lasted 2.5 months. I went so far as to join a pottery class at one point. But now, I've gone through the tunnel and come out on the other side. Now, if y'all excuse me, I gotta go throw up.
What's gonna happen?
All right then. Bob, would you like to share with us your experiences?
Yes, Reverend. This Wendy experience is just one more event in a series of lifelong disappointments. There was college. I was in a band, and we had a website. There was my name plastered all over the internet. Bob. Now, 10 years later, there's all this Bob merchandise flooding the marketplace. You get hats that say, "Hi, I'm Bob." You get t-shirt that says, "Here I am, Bob." You get Bob keychains and Bob golf balls and Bob boxer shorts and Bob can openers. And I'm not getting 1 cent on any of these things. Not 1 cent. These people are stealing my name off the internet, and I'm living off a teacher's salary. Somebody's getting rich off of my name. My name! Don't touch Bob.
Okay. Bob, everyone, let's try very, very hard not to let our experiences with Wendy Ulrich distort our view of reality. Sometimes when you have a very bad experience, it can make you see threats that aren't really there, or problems that don't really exist. Do y'all understand? Juan, why don't you share with us your experience?
Well, like I said before, I think that Wendy is maneuvering for the position. You know what I mean? I think it's just going to be a matter of time because she's playing hard to get right now. But once she comes around, the two of us are going to be together again.
Give it up, Juan. Been saying the same things for 3 years. She's been screening your calls for 3 years. Did you ever get tired of repeating yourself, boy?
No. Listen, puke boy.
Okay, gentlemen, calm down. I want you all to reflect on a few things. What are some of the things that you can do to get through the day?
Well, Reverend, I know for me, the entire length of my relationship with Wendy, I was gathering clumps of her hair from the floor, hair brushes, wherever I could find it. And I have, since the breakup, weaved those strands of hair into a pillow. And when things get too tough, I find myself balled up under a couch, possibly in a closet, weeping softly.
I spend a lot of time staying home with the internet, and I go onto websites a lot, and I go into chat rooms, and apparently there are other Bobs out there, and there are other Wendys out there, and I've tried to find ways to date other Wendys. Figure if I can just call Wendy, talk to Wendy, email Wendy's, it'll be just like we're actually still together. Yeah. That gets me over.
That's pretty easy. I can comb my hair. Can find the right gel product for my hair. I can find the right mousse for my hair. I just need to look good when I go out to meet a woman. Not just on the internet.
What are some of the things that we can celebrate each day to take our minds off of Wendy Ulrich?
Well, Reverend, I had this idea as I was riding my bike over here today that I wouldn't think about Wendy as much as if we didn't meet every day to discuss Wendy. I think one thing I could do to think less about Wendy would be if you stopped asking me about Wendy every day. Don't touch me!
I think that we can have a quiet moment just to celebrate who we are, you know, our manlyhoods. And I call this Juan moment. Now, I don't mean Juan as in me, Juan. I mean Juan as in the number, Juan. Juan moment. Just to reflect about how my hair plugs are coming in. Don't they look good?
Those are
pretty shiny. They're plugs. They're shiny.
Give the name of your doctor to my assistant.
I will,
Thank you
cute
very
boy.
much.
What are some of the successes that we have had in dating other women?
Again, I've been focusing a lot on the internet. I set up a date over the internet. I put in my likes, my dislikes, and showed up, and there was another man there. It was Juan. We have a lot of the same likes. We had ice cream as well. It was a nice night. We cried.
Thank you so much for joining us today for our meeting of WUS. And please pray for us.